Hi there, my brainwashed those. This is Josh with the Heretic coming at you today. Hi. Last night was kind of a dicey night. Michelle's mom found out that I believe that polygamy is a viable option for adult relationships. And so, yeah, that was a tough evening. And during that whole situation, one of the things that came up was why did I want it even though it was something that Michelle didn't want. I'm like, yeah, there's no commandment that says I can't have another wife, but there's no commandment that says I have to have another wife. So I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I've never really done a video on what is the purpose behind having more than one wife, or why would you want more than one wife, or what's the benefit to cost issue. And so I wrote down a list of reasons why, and the biggest reason not to. There's like two big reasons. The biggest reasons not to I can find is, number one, the world finds it apprehensible. They get really offended by the fact that you would have more than one wife. And two, wives are, especially in this culture, are easily invalidated and feel the need to compete with other women when they're around them. I mean, it's just this, the way that our world teaches women to behave around competitors, or like sexually competing women, is kind of ungodly in nature. And what women today don't realize is that other women are not competing sexually with them. They're actually combining to work together as a whole, as a unit, for the betterment of all the children of the husband. First benefit when it comes to being in a polygamous relationship, you have a lot more children. Okay, that's awesome. And this is primarily for the man, is that he has a lot more options to spread his seed. He has a lot more choices, or he has a lot more children. Every additional wife, it multiplies his breeding potential. That's just math. And so there's the inherent benefit of that. Men have, and this is another benefit, is that men have an instinctive desire to mate, and mate often. Another benefit of this is that women don't have to maintain the brunt of his sexual appetite. If a man has a higher appetite than the woman, then she doesn't have to always be the one to meet his sexual need. She can then have somebody else meet his sexual need. Another reason for polygamy is emotional support. A lot of men don't know how to share their emotions, or are not very empathetic, or they just can't relate or communicate how they feel very well or very effectively. What this would allow is more women in the environment who communicate emotionally on almost every level and are more emotionally evolved and mature than men are. And so that the more women are in the environment, the more emotional support there is for everybody, and that effect is actually multiplied. So like one woman doesn't have to bear the brunt of everybody's emotional needs. And so that emotional need can be spread across the board for everybody. It just, everybody wins when it comes to that, because if somebody needs somebody to talk to, there's someone there for you to talk to. And this becomes exponentially more, the more wives, obviously, the more options there are to talk to people. When you have more children, you need more people to watch your kids. I look at the Duggars, and they have all these children, but there's only 2 parents. I'm like, how do they watch all these kids? And they are stretched thin. What would be better is if there were like more than one wife there, and then everybody could like share in duties of taking care of children. Another benefit, there's more options for adult income. This means that, if me and my wife, I have to work, she has to stay home with the kid. That means that she has to stay home with the kid, and I have to work. If we had another parent in the group, then that would mean that the other wife could then go to work, or could take over for taking care of the kids. These options become a lot more flexible. because of this flexibility, a wife that wants to stay home with the kids can stay home with the kids, or a wife that wants to go pursue a career can pursue a career. I mean, they're no longer limited by having only two parents in the home. They have the options to go out and either make their dreams come true or follow after a career they want, or they can stay home and take care of the kids and be that kind of, fulfill those kind of dreams. And my biggest, and of course additional income is nice when you have, more people working. You have more money, which means you can take care of bigger families. My last thing, and this is kind of, I think, the most important thing, is that in our culture today, nobody believes that polygamy is righteous, and everybody in their hearts sees polygamy as unrighteous. Even if they believe the scriptures, they consider it unrighteous in their heart. So what this does is that as people go out and they start setting this example and they start participating in polygamous relationships, as long as there's somebody willing to take the brunt of this, there's now an example. There's now somebody that is willing to follow this path, and then people will be more likely to follow that example, and to lead the way and to show that there is a way to have a godly relationship, and that men can take charge and not be abusive to their homes or their families or anything like that. They can put God first, and God will take care of all their needs. I mean, this example of a pure godly family, and with the man in charge and the women under the man and the children under the women, and I mean a pure patriarchal relationship, and that also is extended to polygyny, or polygyny. I think it's polygyny. So anyway, I've never discussed that before. I've never discussed why be in a polygynous relationship. So there it is. These are my reasons for it, and I hope this offends all of you. I'm the heretic. Take it easy. Peace. Bert, you want to go downstairs?
No, I'm going.
Come with me. We'll go downstairs.
No. We're waiting for Mama.
What are you doing?
I need to go to the bedroom first.
Okay,
We're waiting for Mama.
Let's go.
No, we're waiting for Mama first.
Alright, we'll wait for Mama first.
We need to go to the bedroom.
You want to go to the elevator?
Yeah.
Can you let go of my chain?
Yes.
Thank you. Where are you going, monkey?
No.
Where are you going? What? You don't know where you're going?
Daddy.
Can you push a button?
Push this one.
Hey, Daddy.
Hi. You like getting in the elevator?
Yeah.